Hey, welcome everybody, and welcome to another edition of KJ's Helping KJ's. Tonight, I want to specifically welcome Brian K in the house. Brian,
Hello, Brian.
This guy has been doing karaoke for years. Dennis Healy, of course, retired, but still in the blood. You know, we got K Dog with us. K Dog, hi Kevin,
Hey.
and Mr. Vikings himself, Matthew Shun, is in the house. Welcome.
Welcome.
Tonight, we're going to make it short and sweet because Matthew wants to go watch his Vikings try to beat the Bears tonight, and we'll see. We'll see how that works. Yeah. I just want to go around the room because we're all... I'll start with Brian on this because I think Brian has he's got quite a load. When you set up for just a karaoke gig, how long does it take you to set up everything you need to get the night done?
Well, I have a residency on every Wednesday night. And I utilize their pool table as a table because they shut down the pool table. So that's one thing I don't have to set up. Load in to set up, I could have it be up and running in 20 minutes.
Okay. Did you actually just say you use a pool table for your table? Wow.
Yeah. That's how the previous DJ did it, and I just continue doing it that way.
Do you got pool players yelling at you because you're taking up a table at this point? Or?
Yeah, they kind of know that it's karaoke night.
So when you roll in, you could get started in 20 minutes?
If I had to, yes.
Yeah.
I don't show up 20 minutes before the gig and go. I'm normally there like an hour beforehand.
Yeah, I think we all have that kind of habit, get there early and, interesting. And breakdown is nothing, right?
No, I could be out. I could be out there in 10 minutes if I had to.
Kevin, how long does it take you when you're doing to set up?
Well, my setups are usually pretty much standardized, but if I'm in a situation where I need to have more gear, I can do that. So I'm probably around a half hour, 45 minutes. I'm not in a big hurry. I get there like an hour and a half early.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot the shit with the patrons or bartender, So I like to get there early. That way, even before I start, I will announce any kind of specials I got going on, like drink specials or food specials. Sort of priming the pump, hey, I got the QR codes out there, get yourself on the list. The earlier you get signed up, the sooner you get to sing. So I sort of, even though I'm not starting yet, I will go ahead and do some mic work before the event. So I could be probably set up quicker. My setup is not extra time consuming, but I do use, probably different than other people, I use two separate computers. I use one that's strictly for the KJing, and the other was for the fill-in music or dance portion if I decide to go that route. So that's one thing I do extra that probably most of the other guys don't. I just like it that way, so I haven't really went any other way yet.
But honestly, it takes 3 minutes to set up the other computer?
Yeah, it doesn't take
it's not. Yeah,
basically pulling out the wires, the wireless mic, or not mic, mouse, plugging it in, firing it up, sound check. So I'm always doing sound check, of course, way early too. I never wait till, I try to do it in between. They got music playing, they got one of those jukebox things. So usually when one fades out, one of their songs, I'll do a sound check, or I'll make an announcement for, karaoke starts in a half hour, 45 minutes, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, come on in, have a good time, kind of a thing. So
get in, it's water gun fun. No, that's accountable. But thank you, Kevin. Dennis, I know you had a bunch of stuff that you used to bring into your shows. How long would it take you, honestly, from the time you pulled up to the 1 hour?
An hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would tape everything down I always tape all of my wires down so nobody would trip, and I always was very, very methodical about that and hiding all my wires. But no,
Okay, but what did you actually bring into the show that took an hour? I'm curious.
I brought a TV monitor for them to stand in front of to read their lyrics, and I brought another TV monitor for the crowd to see. I brought my speakers. I brought my laptop, my table. I brought a facade, backlit that. I brought lights. So
actually, what? Go ahead, Brian.
No, I was just say I know I bring way too much stuff.
I brought a shit ton of stuff. Yeah, way too much.
You never know, but I know Matthew brings a shit ton of stuff too, so to speak. He sets up like he's at a wedding, I believe, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. At every karaoke gig.
That's what I did too.
How long does it take you?
I'm a lot like Dennis. Yeah, I give myself at least an hour to because I mean when I actually get to the venue and unload, I've got one of those ADJ Pro Event Table booths.
Oh, okay.
So I put that together out there in the lot, and then I throw that on my my gator cart, and bungee ball it to my cart, and then speakers on the bottom, big cable bag on the bottom right next to the speakers, and then I got a bag for my karaoke monitor, and then I got my controller, and then a bunch of stuff on the top too that I use as a shelf. I use that the table part as a shelf for more stuff, so I can just wheel right in one shot.
That's a good point. That's a good point. So you put everything on a cart. You're in there. Everything you need. You lock your car and you go in and you're done.
Yep.
Kevin, can you say the same thing? One trip and in.
Almost. It's the only thing I go back out. Well, usually what I do is the first thing, because I don't use a booth. I currently, right now, because I'm using 2 laptops, I use a table. So the first thing I take in is a table, pop it out, then I go back out, load up the cart with everything, except for I'm afraid to set the monitor and the bracket on the cart just because the bounciness. So I end up going
or could fall off.
Yeah, so it's like that's just scary enough that if that goes down, I'm sort of screwed. So because I don't bring that as a redundant item.
I've seen Brian shaking his head with the one trip.
Yeah, no. I back up to a side entrance to the bar, and it's my weekly show, and there's 3 steps that go up. So I'm carrying stuff in. I make 20.
Oh, you can't just roll it in. Yeah.
No. I take 20 trips, 1 speaker at a time, and everything. So
yeah.
I look at this. The way I look at it is like how much they're paying me, how much production. If they want more production, then they're going to pay me more. If I'm in a bigger location, then yes, I might have to bring more speakers. But for where I'm at, I use just 1 speaker. Works perfectly fine.
When you say production, what do you mean by that?
If they want, if they want almost like a DJ setup, if they want that kind of lighting and that kind of production, then, more sound, if it's a bigger venue, then I'm going to price it appropriately. Mine's sort of a basic. I throw a couple of uplights on the wall behind them, sort of to make them pop a little bit more where they're standing. So that if you take a picture of them, it sort of shows the lights. I do put 1 uplight. It's not ideal, but I'll put it there beside the speaker, sort of aim straight up in the air, trying to create a little bit of, movement, sound, active. Unfortunately, that room is black ceilings, so it doesn't really cast and reflect out very well. Other location was a little bit better, but if I'm KJ and DJing are not the same for me. They're totally different animals, so they're priced accordingly.
For the most part, it's the same equipment, other than a monitor, or right? You know.
Yeah, well, the monitor, and the wireless mic. Because if I'm just doing a DJ event, I really don't probably need a wireless mic, because I'm just going to use my wired one, clamped to my booth or table or whatever. So, and also a DJ setup, you got more lights because they're expecting dance lights too. So,
right.
It's sort of it's a simplified, streamlined off of a DJ setup.
There's kind of a part B to this question, and we've all had a new gig, right? So now we're setting our ways like, okay, when I go to this venue, this is what I need to bring, right? When you have a new gig, you're just like your first night at this place, do you go in there with a bang and bring everything you can to impress, and then maybe slowly back it down? How do you work that, Brian?
I go in with a bang every week. I bring in 12 up lights, and everything. What are they? The Ape Lights, Ape Light Maxis. So I'm bringing $4,000 worth of uplights into a bar.
I can't believe you do that every week for these shows.
Yeah.
You go above and way beyond any other KJ as far as
my weekly gig. It used to be karaoke. We had 200 people a night, and everybody just wanted to sing. And since COVID, it's dropped down significantly, and it's turned into
200 people in the bar on a karaoke night.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
What said night would this be? What day of the week?
Wednesday nights.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Good for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now we're lucky if we get 20, 30 people a night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the way it turned into a music video karaoke night, because the bar is wired up with 7 TVs plus my 2 TVs for karaoke right in front of me. Yeah. So we have 9 TVs with the lyrics.
Oh, wow.
And then also doing music videos.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
that's very cool, Brad.
Are you using wireless HDMI for all these?
No, it's all hardwired. It's 4 splitters. No boosters or anything on them, and it still works.
Well,
you just plug. How many do you have to plug in from where you're at? Just one?
Well, I have a splitter in my board, so I have my 2. Well, the 2 TVs for people to sing right by me. There's one right directly in front of me, and there's one on the side. Plus, I have a 7-inch monitor that I watch the videos to. So that's 3 plugged in by me. The 4th output goes to the house, out to the TVs.
Okay. Well,
so you set up at least 2 for the singers in front of you, one to the side and
one's in front of me, and one's on the side of me.
Wow.
And
why do you do that? Because it depends on where the singer wants to be?
Yeah. Because I use wireless mics, and people wander around with the mics. I allow them to do that.
This is what I mean by Brian will go above and beyond, most KJs that I know. He's got everything that they're going to need. And not to mention all those uplights. It's like he does go above and beyond his, and I totally respect that, Brian.
Especially Ape Lights.
Those are money.
They're not cheap lights.
Right.
So the one cord you've got running out to the house, then
Yeah.
is that just plugging into one spot, and then you can
That goes up into another splitter to a four-way splitter.
okay.
And one of the outputs of that four-way splitter goes into another splitter.
Okay, that sends it out to all the TVs in the bar.
Yeah,
or what?
yeah, they're all.
Wow, that's pretty sweet. That's cool.
The total length of the HDMI wire is well over 300 feet of HDMI wire.
Wow.
Luckily, you don't have to set all that up.
No, it's all factory installed. Like I installed all that a long time ago.
How far is that main lead to you from where you set up?
I have a line that's probably 6-7 feet.
Okay.
Like I have two XLR cables, an HDMI cable, and an extension cord all bundled together that come right over to me.
So are you using their house sound too? Is that what it is?
It's my own. To plug.
Okay.
So you pigtailed it all together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
One speaker's
Nice.
near me, but the other speaker's probably 60, 70 feet away from me.
Wow.
How do you get it that far away?
Yeah.
Cable?
Yeah. It's up through the ceiling.
Oh, you have a pre-run.
Yeah, it's all pre-wired. I just have to uncable this snake, basically, and plug it into it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Interesting.
I was gonna ask that. Like when you guys roll in, do you guys have like all like your mixer and everything, like all in a case, like your mixer and your mics and all that stuff? Everything is like already pre-wired, or
My controller is pre-wired with all my hard drives, my wireless mics. Everything's all wired as one plug.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, when I get to a gig and I go to set up, man, I got to do everything piece by piece. You know what I mean? Like I carry like my laptop and my hard drives in a computer bag, like a laptop bag.
I have
to wire everything.
I have a powered hub with my 6 hard drives plugged into the powered hub.
How many do you need?
I have 24 terabytes.
Wow.
Nice. You got a great setup, Brian. By the sound.
This guy is Shazam.
I'm upgrading to 48 terabytes soon.
Do you need it?
Not yet.
Oh, you know what?
I'm 99% music video, so that's
what I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
You do a lot of music video, and that takes up a lot more room than an MP3 or yeah. So, wow. How many music videos do you carry? Do you know?
No idea.
Rough estimate.
Probably around 700,000.
Are you kidding me?
I own every promo only disc ever came out.
Yeah.
And
Do you use that for bumping music too?
Yeah,
like
that's
the video. Yeah. Okay, that's why. Like us, we'll use MP3 for bumping music.
Yeah.
Brian is using music video, and obviously that takes up way more room. So I get the terabytes needed.
Right. That's cool.
But
I love to see Brian set up.
I have way too much stuff.
I would love to go to one of your shows, really, and just I would be mesmerized just looking at and we're not going to get into pricing because that's your business. Everybody's area is different. We don't need to get into that. But my God, Kevin, when you first started doing karaoke, what changes did you have to make from the DJ side to KJ, other than getting a monitor and the karaoke stuff? Did you have to make major changes to add this on?
No, not really. Just I already had monitors, and I have a place that I can get sort of trade-in models from like hospitals or colleges or whatever. They buy monitors and that kind of stuff. So I have access to that kind of source. So, and I'm computer savvy, so I had multiple monitors for the multiple computers I have in the house. So not really much changing. Already had the table and got a booth, so pretty much had everything. Just the biggest thing was just building up
the music.
Getting the library built up. And as far as figuring out what to bring for a new event, I tend to find out what the venue is expecting, what they're wanting, and then from there see the room or know what I need and then price it that way. Now, I have been known to, if I get a new piece of gear, I will sort of use the KJ as a guinea pig before I take it out to a wedding. So if I get a new light, a new speaker, a new microphone, a new anything, and I let them know, it's like, hey, this is what I'm normally going to bring, but I might have a random night where I'll bring something different, and so I can try it out, see what I like, whether it works right, sort of kick the tires of it. So I sort of use KJing as my test bed.
Well, of course, you wouldn't want to use a test bed at a wedding ever,
No.
So, yeah. Now, Brian, you do weddings, yes?
Yeah, the occasional one here and there.
Yeah. That's not your favorite thing, right?
No.
It's not mine either, but I do them. It's too much stress, man. I mean, I used to do, I can't even give you a number. I probably did 1 or 2 every weekend.
Oh, wow.
For the hot months, not all year,
Just the summer season.
Yeah, and
May through.
I've cut back. I've been subcontracting them now. Something I'll be like, yeah, I'm not your guy. I mean, the older I get, just way too much stress in a wedding, and especially like back when I started DJ. I've been DJing since I was 16 years old, doing weddings at that age, and thank the Lord for the guy who took me under his wing and taught me all this. That's how I was able to start that young. Those weddings back then were easy, very easy. Today, they want a 20-second cut. You're going to cut up an MP3 for every person that comes into the room. And I'm telling you, it's ballistic. It's too much. And the main thing is you don't want to mess up anybody's name.
No.
There's no rewind button on a wedding.
No, you're lying. It's only, it's only memories. It's only memory.
And you're being recorded by a videographer with the wrong name.
Yes.
It's terrible.
Eric, you use a controller, don't you?
I use a controller at karaoke gigs, yes.
Okay.
That way I can...
What about weddings?
Weddings? Well, I use another whole different software where I don't actually need, unless I'm going to beat-to-beat mix. The controller is on my MacBook. And then I have another laptop, which I use another program for simple, just keeping it going stuff.
I was going to say that, how, like when you're doing the introductions, like you were saying, where each couple wants a different song.
Yes.
You can set that up in your sample pads, couldn't you? Like put each song in a.
You could, but do you really want to spend 2 hours setting that up for a 4-hour wedding? Or actually a 20-minute, if that, introduction. That's a lot of work,
Yeah.
And it's like I just can't be bothered.
I mean, you can make one big long song, just string them all together with Audacity, and then just set cue points, as they get done. Bring it down, hit the next pad point where it's supposed to go to, then all right, and then bring it back up.
The trouble is, you got the person that's going to walk in slow, and then you only made a 20-second clip, and it's like
I know we're getting into the KJ. I try to dissuade them from doing that.
Yeah, I do too.
Basically, it's cutting the energy you're supposed to be building, and you're chopping it up with this song, that song, this song, that song. Then if you have the little kids come in right before them, I said, oh, don't even do that, because then you turn it into that's so cute moment instead of trying to build up energy.
And not just that, they're trying to coach them in.
Right.
Too.
And you don't know how long they're going to take. Yeah. And you don't know how long it's going to take, yeah.
I dissuade strongly as much as I can, because I've been around long enough to know what does and doesn't really flow good.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, I think you're a lot better off just having one song for the bridal party, just, like I Got a Feeling or something like that, or whatever. Have them all walk in on that song. It's like, if it's like maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes long, I think you can get everybody in within that 5 minutes, and then switch over to the
bride and groom.
for the bride and groom. Yeah,
right.
What I've been starting to do for every wedding I've done the past year, everybody on that wedding list, a wedding party, it's first name basis. I'm not getting into last names.
Last name.
Yep. And what I just recently did, which any wedding going further, I'm going to use this. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the ladies of the bridal party. Sarah, Cheryl, whatever, and our maid of honor, Donna, And now let's welcome the men, the gentlemen, or whatever, of the wedding party. Bang, 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 and our best man, Matthew. And now I bring in the bride and groom. And
that's a good idea.
I'm a best man?
I wouldn't go that far. That was an example, but
no, you're going to be a groom here in the future.
No, Matthew, you are a best man. Okay,
I try to be.
It's anything to please him. I just gotta. You are
the best.
Hey, listen. Go ahead.
He's just the best Viking fan that I know.
He is.
Okay, maybe he's the only Viking fan.
That's the same here.
Yeah, he's the best man who's a Viking fan.
Hey.
They don't even like the Vikings in Minnesota.
You didn't even know it.
Brian wasn't in here, but who do you think's going to win tonight, Brian?
I don't.
Vikings or the Bears?
Yeah,
I know.
I don't. I'm a Cowboys fan.
I know you don't care.
I'm a Cowboys fan, so I don't care.
Yeah, and I'm a Patriots fan, so I don't care either. But I'm going to go on the record. I'm going to say the Vikings are going to beat the Bears tonight. That's just my opinion. Don't shoot me.
Okay.
And what's today's date? Today is September 8th, Monday. And they're playing. This is their first game, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Game one.
I wish them both luck, but I think the Vikings are going to take the Bears. We'll see.
Yeah. Cool thing about this game is that both quarterbacks are from the same draft class. Caleb Williams for the Bears and J.J. McCarthy for the Vikings. They were both drafted the same year.
Oh, cool.
But McCarthy got hurt last year, so he couldn't play. That's why we had what's his face? I forget his name now.
Darnold. Sam Darnold.
Yep, Sam Darnold. Yep. He's with the Seahawks now.
Can't even remember. Such a great fan. Can't remember the quarterback he had last year.
Yeah, he's a big fan.
We go through so many,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
And we're going to leave you on that note. So good luck, Vikings and the Bears tonight.
Could we?
Thank you,
have
Brian.
Maybe Matt sing the funeral song for the death of the Vikings tonight. Maybe that's the going out song. Could we please?
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Brian, thank you for coming in tonight. Really a pleasure having you.
Yeah.
Matthew, good luck with your game. Dennis, we love you, man, always.
Good to see you guys.
Kevin,
Yes.
You're the best. You're the best. And I'm hoping that you get more KJ gigs. Seriously, and be patient. They're out there.
Operators are standing by. Reach out.
How is he the best? I thought we were equal opportunity best. Aren't we all the best?
I'm the best in my.
How did he become the best?
We're all the best.
My state.
Sure.
But nobody's better than Brian K. Look at all the shit he brings into all this.
Exactly. Oh my goodness.
I'm still amazed at everything that this guy brings into a karaoke show. And you know what? God bless you, man. Because you got people that keep coming back every week because of this. Seriously.
But he brings in all this stuff, and he said he was set up in like
20 people.
20 minutes.
I could set up in 20 minutes. I mean, I take my time too.
Yeah.
I mean, if I just was running late or whatever, I could do it in 20 minutes.
That's not including load in, right? Because you got to load in everything.
No, as soon as I load it in, I could set it right up.
Oh, okay.
All right. So from the time it's in your car, it's in your car, and now you got to go back and forth 20. How long does that take you to get it all in there?
Not long at all. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, not even.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's cool.
As soon as I carry it in, I'm setting it right up.
Oh, okay.
He's got his system figured out. That's good.
Yeah,
I've been at the same venue for 17 years, so every Wednesday night.
The more you do anything, the quicker you get at doing it.
Well, he's 17 years, so he should have it down. Yeah.
Tell my wife that.
Unless you're becoming an old guy like me, man, because, oh, man, the older I get, the slower I get, and it takes me longer, and by the end of the night, when I get home, my back is killing me, and my feet, too.
This could be a follow-up question. We probably don't have time, but have any of you thought about trying to sort of economize, shrink your package, trying different equipment to try to make it simpler, like Matt was just talking about his situation?
I want to get house speakers. I don't know what speakers. I want to mount speakers there permanently.
And just leave them there. Right.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget our sponsors.
Sponsors? We have sponsors?
Who's sponsors?
Well, what are they, Matt? Tell us more.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Subscribble?
I want to thank DJEventPlanner.com. They've been a lifetime sponsor.
An EV. Made for DJ.
An EV Evolve. Yes,
Pro X.
Yep.
Made for DJs.com.
DJNTV. Without them, we wouldn't have this channel.
That's true.
Well, whether you're watching or listening to us on Spotify right now, Twitch, which
I'm on Spotify?
we're on Twitch now, YouTube, youtube.com/discjockeynews. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Hit that bell to get notified because we are on here weekly. And share it. Share this video. And if you have any comments or things or topics that you want us to go over, put them in the comments below. So for this week, we want to say goodbye. Thank you for tuning in. You guys take care. Good luck, Bears, and Patriots.